Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. My name is Ty Nice, and today we are continuing with the Somnium Files. This is episode 4, I think. Yeah. Last time, we discovered that this is a multiple route option game, which is wonderful. I'm very happy about that because I love these kinds of games. I love having to explore different timelines in order to figure out the overarching story to everything. I think it's super fun. It's super neat. Spike Chunsoft does it incredibly well. I don't know what's happening from here on it. Right? I thought we were following a very linear story, and then we found out it's not. So I'm so curious where the rest of this goes. From what I assume is most timelines are going to end with Iris dead in the cold storage warehouse. That's what I'm going to assume, given that it's happened twice now. And our goal is to ultimately stop that in a Steins Gate kind of way. We have one mission, and it's to save one person, and we're gonna try our darndest to do it. But anyway, let's get right back into it. I don't remember where we are, so I don't know, we'll find out. Back in. Yes, it's Tuesday. From what I remember, we just dealt with Pewter. We just rescued Iris. Yeah, we did the warehouse thing. We kicked some butt. No one was able to stop us for some reason. Nor were they able to stop a small child. Incapable of stopping the small child. Right, yes, okay. Then we had a lovely chat with Iris on the steps where we confirmed that the man that was dating her mom before, that she calls uncle, is in fact the escaped convict and the assassin that we've been looking for. How you doing, May? I remember.
Is this the place?
Yes.
Where did Renju try to take you?
That door in the back.
Right. We also learned that Renju was the one that picked her up. On the night she was live streaming, someone came to the door. It was 2 a.m. We learned it was Renju who tried to bring her here, and then he got weird, so she left. Which is always the right move. I mean, the first right move is not get in the car, but I knew it. He got into your brain, girl. Or he wanted to. Tired but good?
This is...
As long as you're good.
A sync machine, though it appears to be slightly different than the one in Abyss.
Could this be the prototype Pewter was talking about?
Yes.
The Chiba Police Department was working on a prototype, but it was stolen 6 years ago.
Thanks,
What's it
Peter.
doing here? Hey, Iris, are you okay?
I like how randomly they're just louder than
Iris,
other times.
Stay with me!
Date, Iris's vital signs are going critical.
Why?
What? Why?
Yeah.
Unknown. But
Okay.
I believe the issue is with her brain.
Oh.
Brain.
Oh.
Part of her brain is experiencing massive failure. If this continues,
Let's get her to a hospital.
impossible. You do not have enough time. I estimate that Iris's brain can last only 10 to 15 more minutes before the damage is irreparable.
Oh, are we gonna sync with her here to try to save her from her brain tumor? I just need to double check that that's the thing that's about to happen.
How do you know that?
I have scanned and analyzed her thoroughly. Her symptoms indicate that she will die within minutes.
Because there is no fucking way.
Sync.
Yep.
What?
I'll use the sync machine here to go inside her brain.
That will not cure her condition.
No.
I'm not trying to cure her. 2 days
You're just trying to
ago, I saw
delay?
a dead body. After that, we went into Sosajima's brain.
Yes.
And in his Somnium, I saved Iris. And somehow I saved Iris in the real world too.
Yes.
Maybe you were in a parallel world or something.
If I do the same thing again,
You think you can save her?
yes. Iba, please, help me.
Is that an order?
Yes.
Then I suppose I have no choice.
All right, let's party.
To support you.
All right. We don't have a lot of time. Let's get moving.
Date, this device is a prototype.
Yes.
It is not identical to the one at Abyss.
You said that already, so what?
I do not know how to reset it. There must be a manual of some kind. We need
Okay.
to find that before we begin.
How much time do I got? Shelf C, obviously not. Let's. It's not going to be in the obvious place. Bookshelf. I don't see a manual. Okay. Not the medicine shelf. Not the torso, not the oil drum. Let's try the lockers. No manual here. A lot of stuff here, no manual.
This is the console that controls the sync machine.
So if we use this,
The machine can be activated, but we need the manual first.
All right. Is that a bunch of dolls? Yeah, I didn't expect that to do anything. How about shelf B? Bottle of chemicals. A lot of stuff here, no manual. What's shelf A?
Date,
Oh my god.
Is that thing on the shelf?
Prototype sync equipment. No idea why it's here. I need to find the manual to operate it. Oh, that's the machine.
Found.
That's silly of me.
I don't believe it.
For real, right? All right, buddy, let's dive in. See what kind of trauma we can deliver to this girl. Because
Date,
understand, that's what it
are you
is.
Ready?
It will be
Yeah.
trauma.
Let's go.
Unabashed trauma. Okay.
Shovel Forge again?
Ugh, we're back
This
here.
looks kind of like the other time I synced with Iris, but there's a different atmosphere now.
Yeah, this one looks more peaceful.
By the way, what happened to your usual appearance?
I decided to hold back this time. This is no time to be playing around. Putting that aside, you want to help Iris, correct? Then we need to hurry.
So what do we
Alright.
need to do?
Care to ask the owner of this world?
Oh, she's there.
She's lost consciousness, even in her own Somnium.
That proves how critical her condition is. Whoa!
Give the fruit of the Tokiji Kuno Kaku, for you shall then be blessed with eternal life.
What was that?
I do not know, but it appears as though we have no choice but to believe those words.
The fruit of
Dancing solves
immortality.
everything.
But I don't see any fruit.
We need to do something about this beam of light first.
I've seen that monument before.
All right, let's do it.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Form of. Okay, how many we got? How many branching paths? Everything's fucky. To save her, you will need to give her the fruit of immortality. Sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Do something about the beam of light. Okay.
An egg-shaped
Looks more like a sugar cube to me.
What does it mean, dig versus place on pedestal? If I dig it, does it work like Minecraft where if I dig it, I take it? Or does place on pedestal mean place on the thing that I want to place it on? Because that changes my answer here. Let's try place. The game didn't like that. There it
I
is.
see. Putting this here cuts off the light.
I feel like I've seen this in a movie.
Don't you mean you've seen this in Iris's Somnium?
Just put it down. Huh? Didn't expect that.
No, this is... I see.
We're making a star?
Did you figure something out?
Yeah, we need one more.
This might turn into a pentagram.
Oh, I get it.
Sure, yeah, that's
That
what I meant.
means-
Yes, that leaves this remaining. A Chozuya.
Let's investigate it. It's you again. Have you dreamed of this man?
Oh, lucky me. This man again. Did you see that, Date?
I sure
I don't
did.
think that's the reaction you're supposed to have.
Saw this man twice. All right. I want to do something.
I saw this iris during the previous sync.
We're going to drop it to a 10 and use a dig.
As I said before, if you want me,
It's a flower. Are you telling me you can't pluck it with your hands?
you did not have to be insulting. Oh, did I get it?
Doesn't seem like the tool was the problem.
I am relieved that I don't have to dig anymore.
Don't speak too soon. Be ready to go whenever.
So do I have it now?
Winter
This is that was the purpose, right? I wanted to have it. All right, let's stick our hand in this thing.
Let me see. There's something here.
Okay.
A monument. If you place it against the light, it will complete the pentagram.
Do it. What?
Enemies again?
They have appeared before. It may symbolize Iris's insecurities. Whoa!
They just blasted the shit out of you.
We have to deal with them before we find the fruit of immortality.
Well, what do you want me to do?
They don't want us to complete the pentagram.
Is that why they attack the Chozuya and Irises?
But this pedestal has not been attacked. They cannot attack it for some reason.
You think so?
What other explanation could there be? As long as there is even a slight possibility, we must try.
No idea what this means.
Thinking about what worked previously, we need to make a pentagram. But the attack has scrambled everything. We do not have time for trial and error. Think carefully.
Okay.
A pedestal with nothing on...
Yeah, investigate it.
If we had a monument, we...
I was thinking we would move the pedestal. Yeah, that's fine.
An egg-shaped monument.
Drop it to 10 seconds.
Understood. Where would you like me to place it? A pedestal with nothing.
Drop it to 10 seconds.
Upsy daisy.
What does that mean?
Yo, what up?
I was merely trying to lighten the mood.
I appreciate the thought, but
Oh, okay.
Okay. I need to move everything back, eh? So I need... I'm trying to create a pentagram based off that point.
An egg-shaped monument. Understood.
Is it good?
Where would you like me to place it? A pedestal with...
We're gonna make it 10 seconds.
Understood.
No, I should have put it on the other one. I see.
The light!
the pentagram is complete.
No, not quite. Just trying to figure out what needs to move. That peach one has to move back. Or... Right, it goes there first, then there. Everything's fine if that peach one moves, but that blue one doesn't look great either.
What?
Why isn't it working?
The placement of the monuments must be incorrect. But you cannot call it a true pentagram. At the very least, the placement needs to be symmetrical.
Got it.
Yeah, there it is.
A pedestal with...
We're gonna 1/8 this bitch.
Understood. Where would you... A pedestal with...
We're gonna 10 seconds this bitch.
Understood.
That stays, that stays, that stays. This goes back.
An egg-shaped mon... Understood. Where would you like me to place...
Yeah, I can understand why it might.
A pedestal with... Upsy... The light!
There we go.
The pentagram's complete.
What?
Oh, good.
The world is...
It's breaking down!
I need to also remember and start
The
using,
Shovelforge world
if you don't move,
disappeared.
time moves slower.
I am back to my...
What about Iris?
It appears that she is unharmed.
And just taking a second to think.
Give the fruit of the Tokiji Kuno Kaku, for you shall then be blessed with eternal life.
Aiba, the door to the shrine opened.
Hey, that looks like a fruit.
Is that the fruit of immortality?
It appears to be the seed of a citrus fruit of some kind.
We know it's a
But we
citrus
need
fruit.
the actual fruit.
That voice said something about the fruit of immortality. I wasn't expecting it to be literal.
Some believe that the fruit of immortality is a Tachibana orange.
Yes.
Tachibana orange comes from a variety of evergreen trees.
Yes.
So we are looking for some kind of fruit. Fruits have edible flesh surrounding the seeds.
Right, but if we only have the seed...
This is a dream.
Good
world.
lesson.
If we plant it now, it may grow quickly.
Aiba, you ready to slash and burn?
I see. If we plant it there...
Oh, they're doing it for me. Cool. I thought this was going to take up precious seconds.
It sprouted.
This must be a positive sign.
With the ashes as compost, then all we need is...
Yeah, I'm not going to make it, but... we need water. I need something to hold the water.
It's a chozuya.
Dig? Trying to see what else is. Bell is definitely not a thing I need. Pedestal back left. I'm going to need those for something. I noticed that one doesn't have a thing in it. So that's going to be a problem. I'm just trying to get as much info as I can right now before I fail.
It's a chozuya.
Whatever, let's dig.
You do know this is not the Shovelforge world, correct?
But there's a pickaxe on the ground there.
Pickaxe?
No, so there is.
You're right. But why?
Maybe Iris left it behind because she wanted you to use it.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
I'll use it. Whoa!
Did I get that gem I was looking for?
It's raining.
Better. Even better.
So this is the fruit of immortality.
Cool. I'm see-through.
We need to hand this over to Iris.
Right. Hurry. Wait for me, Iris. I'm coming.
Next. Let's go wake up our girl.
Iris is on.
All right. Yeah, if I keep one of those 10 seconds. Like if I didn't have to redo a part of that pentagram and I kept one of those 10 seconds, I could have easily crushed that. That sucks. But let's see what happens. Don't like this. Hi, Iris. Did I do a bad thing?
Thank you.
I feel like I did. Down to 0. 0.01. Ooh. We're on to Wednesday. Damn. This timeline doesn't end. What the fuck?
Oh, good. You're awake.
Date, thank you for everything you've done for me.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm gonna die. Aren't I?
No. Don't talk crazy. I synced with you to save you. This has to be the timeline where you live.
I don't want to die yet. I don't want to die. Don't want to die. I met you. I wanted to spend more time with you. I wanted to go places.
I'll take you.
Given all the time we spent in sync, right? Like, knowing what the time difference was, we showed up at the factory at 11 o'clock, 11 something. We synced. She went down. We said there's not enough time to take her to a hospital. We synced. And now it's an hour and a half later-ish. She's still alive, meaning there was absolutely time to take her to a hospital.
I'll take you wherever you want.
Even if we needed the sync, call the ambulance, then sync, and then deal with it when you're out.
Anywhere you want, Iris.
Really?
Yes.
I'm gonna be okay?
Of course. You won't die, I promise.
Okay. I'm glad. I'm not gonna die. I can be with you forever.
Of course you can. You're gonna live, Iris, forever and ever. You'll become a grown woman, get married, have kids. I'll even babysit them for you.
Tate, thank you. These past few days have been so much fun.
In what way?
Please, Mr. Dante! You can't leave me! Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
In what way have these days been fun?
It feels like I've met you before. Then go on a date with me. And the Greek goddess of rainbows.
A weird out of context line to use.
You're the only person I can trust. Dante! Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot!
That's not even, well.
Date, can you tell me one last thing? I've been looking. Are you?
Maybe.
No, no, Iris. You can't die. Please, Iris. Iris. Iris!
So we have our end date now. Whatever we do through the timelines, presumably has to be done by, oh, fuck off with these, has to be done by day 5 midnight of day 5. So not the start of day 5, but the end of day 5. Everything has to be done by that time. You mean finished Iris's investigation? No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Oh, that sound effect. I just heard that sound effect. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Of saving and then leaving? God damn. Straight out of Zero Time Dilemma. Straight. Yeah, we need to do more of that. We can reopen. This doesn't go anywhere different. None of these do. At least it doesn't look like it. Looks like my only option is to try to go somewhere else. Let's begin the sync. We're going all the way back to the first sync with Mizuki. Going all the way back there. So what I'm going to assume is this time we are not going to blow the thing up, so we will not know about Iris's body. That's what I'm going to assume the goal of this route is to not have discovered that.
What was that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic.
All right. Because we discovered that we did all the things that we did. We need to lift the cage, but we don't need to blow the cage off.
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
No, we know how the Somnium works.
An ice pick stabbed.
And we're gonna pull it out.
Right. The pillar became a light.
Remove the bird cage or blow it away. So if I remember,
This appears to be the microphone for the speaker.
let's hit it with a quick threaten.
Listen up, miscreant. I know you're hiding in there. Throw down your weapon and come out with your hands up.
Nothing happened.
Your parents would be very disappointed in you.
Ooh,
You
I'm
can
a
fix
rude.
this. You have so much to live for. You can't give up hope now.
You're having fun, aren't you?
Yeah, that didn't do anything, but it did give me a
The control room
1-3.
of the merry-go-round.
Oh, we walk in, girl. We don't knock.
What is your plan once I am inside?
Left bird cage.
A bird cage. There are ripped pieces of paper inside.
And we're just gonna give it a good old lift.
All right, leave it to me. It is heavier than it looks.
Nothing happened.
All I did was move the cage. There are torn pieces of paper.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Shut the fuck up, Pewter. We piece them together.
Leave it to me. I enjoy puzzles like this.
I need to also reset my brain now because I know things that I'm not supposed to. And it's not so much I know things that I know I'm supposed to, so I need to be careful of the story. It's more, I know things I'm not supposed to, so I need to not get angry at characters for also not knowing those things. I need to mentally make that note. One day, came home to find that photo torn up in the trash can. When I asked Mizuki about it, she started to cry. I don't know why she was I don't know why she tore up that photo. Whatever her reason, seems like she regrets it. Since we repaired the photo in Somnium, the birdcage.
Mizuki must be having a hard time.
But the cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
You can do it if you try a little.
No, you can't.
All right, fine. We have to stop the spinning.
We're gonna go this way this time.
The panda head is spinning.
And we're just gonna stop it.
Why?
Maybe it's like the speaker before.
Good.
I see. These were also linked.
That's right.
Yeah, it's I need to remember it for storytelling purposes. I just need to not get mad at characters for not remembering or
Mizuki.
knowing things.
Let's go to her.
Got it. A merry-go-round.
If I spank it, is it gonna start going? Let's just talk to it.
Excuse me, but do you happen to know the culprit? I see.
Did you learn something?
I did. Beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Well?
This horse cannot speak English.
Alright, fair enough.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
It's Mizuki!
Alright, what did we do last time? I think we tried to make her laugh? Did we even get these options last time? Did we hug her? I think we hugged her. We're gonna try and make her laugh this time.
I will imitate you, Date. Aw, little mini light bulb needs a change.
What the fuck?
Oh, good boy. Mini, mini, mini. Okay, cutie little mini light bulb. I'll turn you on. Yes, I will. Ah, you turned on. Good job, mini light bulb. Mini, mini, mini.
I never said that before.
No reaction.
Because it doesn't make any sense.
Alright,
It's
fair enough.
Mizuki.
Why don't we just hit her with a smile? I'm just burning time now. Creepy mask salesman. What are you doing here?
What am I supposed to do with my arms?
I'll give you a hug later.
I would prefer that you didn't.
With my eyelid.
Oh, that is what you meant.
Did we
It's
slap
Mizuki.
Mizuki? Nah, we'll just go ahead and give her a hug.
Mizuki.
Look at those footies. Wonderful. We ended up with the same result, but I didn't find a dead body. So hey, Mizuki.
Are you okay?
Date.
Hey, she's talking off the hop this time.
Date!
Looks like she can talk again.
Fuck you. After she had calmed down, I asked her a few questions. Asked her about last night, about the Nile message, about Oda, and about Shoko. I know that after Oda ran off, something must have happened to make Mizuki want to hide. I think we've already done all this, right? Oh no, about that figure I saw, that's a new thing.
No, that. I saw it too.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious. Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for. Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person.
Which we know isn't true.
Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world. You
Sure.
saw some strange things in Somnium earlier, didn't you, Date? That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality. Dreams are a collage of many memories, intertwining and blending with each other. Your skills as a sinker allow you to untangle those dreams and solve mysteries no one else can.
Did they build this game? I'm gonna ask you, did they build this game like they did the Zero Escape trilogy, where dialogue I've seen before, it'll let me skip, but it'll stop if there's new parts of that dialogue? Are you hungry?
I'm fine now. But I didn't forget your promise.
I promise?
Stu, you said you'd take me.
So you heard that, huh?
Aphonia only affects speech. Her hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all done here.
How you doing?
I told you I'm fine.
Holy shit, I'm just making sure.
So annoying.
I annoyed you already, huh?
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
Okay.
I see she is back to her usual self. Her attitude is within normal parameters.
Do we fucking hate each
I
other?
think I liked her better when she was silent.
Yeah, about that figure I saw.
Say, Mizuki, who was that figure I saw?
What?
In Somnium, in your dream, I saw a silhouette.
Date, Mizuki would not understand the question.
Yeah, it's a weird question.
She does not experience somnium as you do. You are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
Never mind. Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did. I saw someone in the corner past the merry-go-round.
Who did you see?
Already, I'm
I
getting
don't know.
100 more clues and way more information from this one conversation I did the entire other timeline.
It was dark and raining. They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in.
I literally picked the timeline where we just give up on that murder. That murder doesn't matter anymore. it's something different. Who sent you the Nile message?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
because I don't want to.
That's not a reason. You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
I don't think she is going to answer. When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk.
Which is fucking crazy. Just take her phone.
That's the kind of girl she is.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
By the way, we already looked into Mizuki's cell phone.
Oh, thank you, boss.
Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
God damn it, boss.
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
Peter, you know exactly damn well who sent it. Mizuki's lying in the chair. Seems to be doing okay, but she's got that gloomy look in her eyes. I sympathize with her. Last night, she saw her mother. Well, she saw what no kid should ever have to see. It'll take a while for her to get back to normal. You have any questions?
Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki. When we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right? Can you tell us why?
When I got there, the ice pick was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was I had to get it out.
So you panicked and pulled it out.
Yeah.
And you held on to it when you hid in the column.
Yeah.
Ah, I imagine so. It's just really funny to me that we saw one thing happen in this girl's brain and immediately dropped everything about the case to go deal with that. You have any more questions?
Okay, just one more question. This is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was Shoko's eye still there?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
The eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki. That was very helpful.
Boss shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye.
When we got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
And it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
Bum-ba-dum. All right, boss, about what I saw in Somnium.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from...
About the muteness?
Yeah, I'm glad she's talking again. You healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with her. Well, you meaning you and Iba.
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
You sure do,
All
Iba.
you did was follow my instruction.
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect her.
Thanks, boss. Will do. Thoughts on the suspect?
How would I know? We still don't have enough information. Continue your investigation, Special Agent.
Don't call me that. I hated that. All right, Peter. Start lying to me. We can skip most of this, because we've seen it before.
It's not that. It was just a little... I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude. I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
Why would that make me...
Yeah, so we've seen this. That's fine. Who do you think the
Peter,
suspect is?
Who do you think the culprit is?
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date.
Perhaps it was,
What?
Peter.
I'm kidding.
I don't know if you were. You scare me, Peter, but you're also a coward.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However,
Yes.
the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The syncer
Yeah.
dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts.
Yes.
But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. the subject is the author, director, and actor. The sinker is merely the audience.
All right, Iba, summarize it for me.
Anyway, I get the story. Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene, but she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to the scene of the crime? There might be more to Bloom Park than we first thought.
Should I take the child with me? Because I seem to take the other child with me everywhere, so I might as well take this child with me. I did, in fact, take the child with me. Okay. Saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of his exact location. Brought Mizuki along to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
Like, right here? In the past, there would have been a nice paved path here. It's covered in brush and weeds now. Still make out the trail heading back. The figure went this way. Are you cold?
What do you care? You never cared about me ever, and I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me. You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me? Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus. In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
Listen. You can go live with your fucking parents. I don't need this shit.
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little.
It sure
I
did.
was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful.
I guess parents isn't the right word. There's only one of them. And he, at this current juncture in time, is missing.
But now,
But I'll fucking ship you back. I don't give a shit.
this is where Mom...
Kids in this game are assholes. All of them. What's wrong?
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Mizuki's looking behind the bush. Guess I should check it out.
Iba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago. The
Sure.
surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
Railroad crossing. Railroad crossing?
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father.
Of course it was. Who else would it be but Renju?
Renju Okiura.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, you could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy
Fair.
didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Yeah, we're not
Either
going to tell her
way,
that, though.
I have to talk to Renju, and you can help me find him.
Yeah, it's going to be something like his car was... Someone else did the crime with the car, but he was told to go there. And then he saw what was there, knew he'd be implicated because someone in his circle did it, and then started his fucking weird trek to nonsense. About the suspicious figure.
Hey, Mizuki, tell me again. That person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know.
When's the last time you saw your dad?
I think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemniscate.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
When's the last time you spoke with your dad?
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
You look like you want to say something.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
Never want to put cuffs on him. I would never want Mizuki to see that. Anyway, Renju isn't the type of guy... Renju just isn't the kind of guy who would commit a crime like this. Put the now message.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that now message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality?
There was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
I just pulled that from the other fucking timeline?
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
About the now message.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone. And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it.
Listen, kid, I believe that.
The killer did it, not Daddy.
I truly, truly do believe that.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by
But
Renju
evidence-wise, it
Okura.
looks bad. It doesn't look great. If we're just working on evidence.
Date, incoming call from the boss.
Yeah, what up, boss?
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iba. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
Well, I'll go corroborate it. What was it? Well, Renju's alibi.
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju
Okay.
claims that he was at home alone at the time. But
Oh.
that means no one can back up his story.
Alright, what about the questioning?
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
Why'd you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him. Now, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. They didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
Yeah, but they don't have Iba. I can see boss through my left eye. I was streaming the image in real time. I don't have a cell phone. Never cared for them. But Iba can connect to any network in range. That's how I'm able to communicate with HQ. To Mizuki, I look like I'm talking to a Bluetooth. He doesn't see what I see. Bye, boss.
All right, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Sunpoke?
What?
Sunpoke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place.
You fucking little shit.
It's a maid cafe that he runs.
Yeah, you don't know what it's called at all, right, Mizuki? You have no idea. You've never been there.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast in Akihabara.
You little monster. You little monster. Don't want me to know that you're a fucking platinum trident? Hey, 999. There's a billboard for it. That's fun.
Can't be.
No. No. Hell yeah. Now we're getting fun.
Renju.
Jesus Christ. They murdered the fuck out of him. I'm gonna go on the limb here and say that wasn't a suicide. Just gonna go on the limb here and say he didn't put the hook into his own mouth, through the top of his mouth, into his brain. I'm just assuming.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
Hey, Peter, how do you feel about this? You seem troubled, Peter.
2 murders, one right after the other. How could I not be?
Why are you here anyway?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
Mm-hmm. Any thoughts about the culprit?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Sure did.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others. I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm starting to believe you, Peter. Everything you're saying's making fucking sense here, Peter. I like your theories, Peter.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Peter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
You're right on that, Peter.
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Peter looks surprisingly serious. Peter, you might be right, and I'll fucking kill you for it. Hey, boss. What happened to Mizuki?
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
Yeah, that's fair.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
How about you? Getting any sleep?
Of course not. I still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
What about Renju?
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered.
He sure was. Yeah.
No way this was a suicide.
I so agree.
And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New?
Yes, several years ago.
6 to be
Peter?
precise.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago? Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
Are they gonna say I was a victim? All right, Tanuki, you tell me what's up about the incident 6 years ago.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings.
Why would you have it as the original Cyclops serial killings when that one didn't exist or the new one didn't start until right now? Wouldn't it just be the Cyclops serial killings?
To distinguish it from this new one.
Oh, okay, you just did this. Okay, never mind. You know what? Fair
6
enough.
years ago in October.
My bad.
4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women, and...
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Cyclops?
A few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops, hence the name the Cyclops Killer.
Thank you, Peter.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants.
They sure are.
According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth.
Nailed it,
Cyclops
Alba.
were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Oh. Gross. Was this Cyclops captured?
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
I wonder why.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women.
Okay.
Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second,
Fair.
all of the victims had their right eyes removed, but Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed.
Okay. These are doing it before.
Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it.
I can't believe you can't put 2 and 2
Told
together
you
here,
already,
Date.
You don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Iba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killer.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
Any other information?
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Do you think, Date, for a second that you losing your memory 6 years ago, this guy going missing 6 years ago, the boss being so very sure that it couldn't be the same killer, and Pewter very much suggesting that it's probably you killing as well, none of those have a relation to each other. None of them.
Right.
All
I think
just
I'll head
separate
back
little
to where
things.
Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
Shut up.
I'm fine. Let's go, Iba.
Understood.
Hell yeah. Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. Also nothing to say of, oh, you're with me again.
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
Yeah, there's a person there. Did you not see her?
Mizuki!
She wasn't hiding.
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid.
Mizuki climbed up front and sat in the passenger seat. How'd you even get in here?
It wasn't locked. I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point.
No, she's absolutely
if you
right.
are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
Also, it's insane you didn't see her.
You too?
So...
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's creepy. You should cut that out.
I was talking to Aiba out loud before I noticed Mizuki in the car. That must be what she was referring to.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist?
Which is insane. It's like she wasn't paying attention at all when we entered her brain.
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss. But it's just hard to explain. I won't say anything yet.
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time. Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal. No need to be so formal. Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
What are you doing here?
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're
Fair.
going to investigate, right? Take me with you. I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
I have no problems with it.
Fine. But don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
You want to catch the suspect?
No.
What kind of question is that?
It's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmate. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me.
Yep. Hey, about Renju.
Hey, about Renju, do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Oh, Mom had a
Shoko
secret?
Secret?
Are we gonna go talk to Moma? What's Shoko's secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
A scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
Anyway, I'm glad you're okay.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
By caring about you? What the fuck?
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date.
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old creepy pervert.
Drop her off. Fuck
Even
this.
if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
Fuck this child. Fuck all these children. All right, what else we got? Akihabara. What is that? Something theater? Must be the devs, right? I'd imagine. Mizuki and I walk back into Sunfish Pocket.
Ah, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so... She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
All right, let's take a little look-see. Renju's corpse was hung up by 3 wires. The wires were tied to 3 kegs.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, and approximately 55 pounds each.
All right. Hey, what's your name?
What?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami.
Hey, Kagami, are you the killer? You seem really upset that I didn't remember your name, and you keep showing up. I'm imagining you're also the dude from the first time we did this, and that's when I asked your name, and you're upset that I didn't remember it. But I'm also concerned because you showed up again, and that usually means something.
It's Kagami. Kagami. I told you it's Kagami. I told you my name like 5 times.
Hey, what's your name? I of course remembered his name. You get enough rest?
No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, all right?
You too, Detective Date.
They're also never showing me his eyes.
No, we didn't find anything today.
What's the status?
Nothing special.
All right. Hey, Mizuki, notice anything strange?
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything.
Remember what you saw last night?
How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die.
You can leave if you need to.
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Still.
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, you think it's totally weird, right?
In
Yeah.
fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
Okay, I'm gonna let you sit on that for a while.
Is that a spear?
It more
trident.
closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No, there are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication.
Okay, this we know. Where's the hook? I wanna look at the hook. Evidence marker. Evidence marker. Counter.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death. But no traces of that have been found in the area, nor on the corpse itself. This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else. It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds.
Yes.
I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Fair enough.
Can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
A chair. There are deep impressions left on his neck.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
Renju's approximate time of death was yesterday, Saturday, around 8 p.m. Strangled by cloth? Yeah, okay. Talk about the eye. Left eye has been pulled out.
This bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Yep. Face.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine.
Ooh,
It's a
benzos.
common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
Fair. Yeah, that's a fair thing to say. Can we talk about...
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse.
that we know
The
of?
body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Cat. Is there anything else I need to worry about? Maybe his right eye? Nope. Apparently there is. Body, 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 body. Face, face. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, that marker just doesn't go away. That's fine. Anything strange?
Did you hear me? I said I'll tell.
Well, I'm fucking asking. Store's menu.
Dragon's Palace pasta. 1,800 yen. 1,800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
Hey, Inspector. What's your name? Go away to the kitchen. Can we not look at the hook? Store's signboard says Sunfish Pocket.
Iba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What
Of course
about
they have.
backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
Pictures of girls on display. Oh, the girls
What
that are
you
working here.
staring at, creeper?
I agree.
Fuck it, I'm trying to investigate. Everyone leave me alone. So oil drum must be some kind of interior decor.
The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liter. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside. What?
There's something inside.
The watch! Stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it.
It's the watch.
This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
All right. Let's ask her
Jeez,
about
you're
it.
Pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you. Besides, never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
Okay, we won't ask her about it. Are we not going to look at the watch? Where's the watch? Hey, Inspector. Mizuki is looking at the spot we
Hey.
found Renju.
Are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
Okay. We just pulled out a watch. Does no one want to talk about it? Can we look down? Club is located on the second floor of the building. We use the elevator to get here.
Iva, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once, at 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
And if he weighs 155, that means we're looking for someone who also weighs 155? Is there two of him?
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Okay, like who? Any places you can think that I don't know about?
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Oh, we know Marble well. You want to talk to Iris?
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Mizuki tried calling Iris. There was no answer.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
Are we gonna find her body on the slab? You want to talk to Oda?
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
Alright, let's head out.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Alright, let's make ourselves happy first by going to talk to Mama. Because we love Mama. And then we'll talk to the fucking child I hate. Accompanied by the other child who's an asshole. But we like that one.
Is this it?
Yeah.
You know about this place?
Yeah. This is where I met Renju for the first time.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
Yeah, it's because it has the best bartender / bar owner in this city.
Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
Okay.
In other news, at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Was it 6 cars last time? Or was it still 5? I don't remember. Ooh. It's a menu. It has writing on the back. Yeah, sure does. Yeah, about Renju.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry. I have everything recorded.
God damn it, Iva.
In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemnis Gate, and mentally unstable. It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
Are we gonna tell her that, or? Okay. Are you tired?
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me. You just think I'm annoying, right? Don't beat around
Jesus
the bush.
Christ.
Just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway because I'm not going home.
It's been a long time since we did this.
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Date,
Fuck, kid.
This is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition. The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
Thanks, Aiba. Mizuki, we should at least have one meal together.
I told you I don't want to.
Why not?
Because... I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Really?
Fair enough.
People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean. Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine. I don't like hearing you talk either.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
Isn't she more advanced than that, Aiba?
This is gonna be rough.
We just talked about this. You having fun at school?
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
You think so? The kids at school
I
are
hate
so
that line.
stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
Date, you don't want to know.
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
It's the best bit of voice acting I've heard all fucking day.
Date, honey. Long time no see.
Mama!
Hey, Mama. How have you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Oh, no,
Watch the
you.
innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh.
Thanks, Mama.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it? Go ahead. Ask away. I'll help any way I can.
All right, Mama. Is Renju a regular here?
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up. You look like a purple water balloon.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
I'll pass, thanks.
Hell yeah, Mama. Hey, about Renju.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
A gang?
Yeah, real rough customers.
Thud,
This is their
thud.
turf.
Thud, thud. A different timeline is coming. Thud, thud.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
You know information pertaining to this.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
Mama has business.
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up, in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
Mom is polishing a dried bonita fish. Part of her daily routine. Come to think of it, I have no idea why. I think I'll ask her one day, when the time's right. If anything happens to Mama, I will kill everyone in this room. Hey, about Mama.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Hell yeah, Mama.
Okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
Right. This is for Renju.
I promise.
Did you forget? This is your first time in a place like this?
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
Well, I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day, when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Well, that's sad. You scared of Mama?
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
That's a pretty wide range.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
I love Mama so much.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
Mizuki's curling up a little. Maybe she's intimidated by Mama. What else do you remember about Renju?
Well, there was the watch incident. I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
Pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. The one I found in the oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
Uh-huh.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Daddy had a new lover.
Lover. Gotcha. I'm going to the bathroom.
You remember where it is?
Yeah, outside, right?
This is a small establishment that does not have its own restrooms.
Wait, you're leaving?
Oh, scared of me, huh?
No, it's just...
Mama, keep an eye on her.
Sure thing. Don't have too much fun in there.
Gave her a nod and a wave and left.
Iba, get boss on the line.
Got it.
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes. I can't take her into
Why?
the Yakuza den.
Fair. We had other places to visit first. We could have done that. You know?
Who's this asshole?
Hey, buddy.
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me? Do you want to die, old man?
Oh, Mama's here.
You bastard!
What's up, buddy?
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh?
A cop, huh?
So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the Warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think
Oh,
we
we're
know
just
something
cutting
about
straight to it. We're not fucking beating around any bush or trying to pretend about something. No, no, no.
Saw it on the news.
We're getting right into it.
But we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
All right, Mama. Where's the chairman?
The chairman is right in front of you.
What?
Oh, no, we knew this. Hey, about Renju.
I told you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something?
Hey, about Shoko.
Don't know.
All right, that's fine.
Date, a minute please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area? There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
The sofa and ashtray.
Oh, yeah? Let's take a look, shall we?
Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
There's a freshly lit cigarette. Look at that. One of the cigarette butts. Tip is reddish.
Hey, Iba, can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
Mm-hmm. Someone here recently?
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today, although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Oh, yeah?
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in...
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
Neither of them was on the sofa, and neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman.
Thank
Right
you.
before you came in.
Thank you for the help.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here, and I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit, which means whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
Just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
Well, let's, take a little look-see, shall we? Oh, would you look at that? It's our favorite politician.
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My revolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot him.
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed. I cannot approve the use of a revolver in this situation.
Damn it.
Am I not getting enough what? Am I consistently doped up? Is that what we're gonna find out? Oh, this motherfucker. Hell yeah, we're doing it.
A porno mag at your feet.
Why is it always this?
Hey, did you just shoot at me?
What the fuck?
Hey, whoa, wait a minute!
Just hide against the door. They can't shoot at fucking So. Okay.
Date, load revolver with explosive rounds. Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
Come on. Actually, a scene from fucking My Dear Friend Nokotan. So good.
Aiba, you saved me.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
So, where's this porno mag?
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited.
God damn
I
it.
simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell?
I mean, got him. Fucking got him.
You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit.
Hey, coward. I see you. Show your face.
It's the homie.
I know you.
My best friend who really likes when I'm around.
That's...
Sejima, So, Congressman.
What is this guy doing here?
Hey, buddy. An alibi for yesterday and the day before?
I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable. There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sejima.
I agree. We can't trust that.
What are you doing here?
I've had a relationship with the Kumakura since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza?
And then hiding in the closet to not be seen?
How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm gonna say it. What do you know about Renju?
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other.
Oh, yeah?
It's not unusual.
Not this company?
Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend. Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
So Sejima, member of Congress. See him so often on TV. Feels like I've met him before. Hey, Moma. You have an alibi for yesterday and the day before?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tour. We were all
We do know this. We do know this. Yeah. This is a thing we know already. Well, Rohan Kamakura.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah. What's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older bro. He was my big bro.
Yeah, we knew all this. What about Renju?
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. But now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If Talon at his office was causing trouble or something.
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way. He paid good money. I've never even
All
gotten
right.
into an argument with the guy.
Mama, why are you so small?
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier.
I thought
Obviously.
so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected.
Yes.
Shoko was affiliated with the...
Mama's giving me a glare. All right, back to you, So. About Shoko.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
I'm sure you didn't.
Run around.
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
At the
All right.
moment, Ota presents our best opportunity for finding leads.
Please don't say
Should
that.
we go to Lemniscate?
Yeah, let's go. Moma, Congressman Tsujima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
Let's go, Iba.
Roger.
Okay, let's go to Lemniscate. Oda is our best chance? Oda? Really?
This is all really suspicious.
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree, but I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
Yeah, no, it's linked to a very different thing that's also happening. Is my camera holding up with her on the side seat? No, it is not. Every time. Who are you?
Who are you? Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Suki?
It's
Boss?
Date.
Then, are you Mom?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway, you're Iba, right? Why are you
Stop
here?
glossing over that.
Looking like that.
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
It's It's not your eyeball. It is her. So and Moma are suspicious.
As I said earlier, I completely agree that they are suspicious.
Whoa, don't cover both my fucking eye. Don't cover my entire vision when I'm driving.
But there is nothing currently linking them to the case.
Fucking
That's true. We have no established motive. The victims were displayed, tied up on a horse, hung from the ceiling, and their left eyes taken out. We still don't know why.
It is possible that Shoko and Renju were disloyal to Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras.
It's
They
possible.
could have been killed and displayed as a warning. That would fit the current evidence.
Huh, maybe. But it doesn't feel right.
Well, your appearance.
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was was bored last night, so
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it.
I will not.
Why not?
Because I won't.
So how is So related to the Kumakuras?
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
Yeah, I didn't think you would.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most
We love
of them
rumors.
come across as gossip or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them regardless?
Yes.
Please.
Mr. Sajima currently resides in Azabu.
Okay.
He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle. But 20 years ago, So Sajima lived elsewhere, in the Kawasaki district to be exact.
Okay.
He lived there until he was 40 years old. The Sajima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen.
Damn.
The Sajima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
Well, that's convenient, isn't it?
Caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30 their original value. What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To
Yeah.
sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, So Sajima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
Of course he
So
did.
he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Sajima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like he got anything out of it.
That would be true.
Except
but
everything.
there is
He
more
got
to the
everything out of
story.
it. He effectively got paid to keep the land.
There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed... we will have to continue this conversation later. I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss?
Sure
My name
is.
Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the
Hey, Akaska.
case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen.
Cool.
Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is
How you doing, 89?
I know who killed and if you let me out of here, I suppose you might say I'm...
Okay, we know this.
And he'll take their eye while there will be more. If you want to stop this serial, I'll be seeing you.
Yeah, let's head right to it. Let's do it.
That's what I... However, week before Renju was killed. In other words,
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
yeah, that's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea.
Good luck. Okay,
Do you
let's
think
do that.
there's anything to this?
I don't know.
Well, we don't have any... If Renju's not alive, he doesn't have an escape plan, does he? 'Cause Renju was his escape plan. Guess we'll find out.
Oh, Date.
What's up, Oda?
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah. I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw.
And then you ran. Yep.
But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last... I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
You can do that later. What up, receptionist? You want to get food sometime?
Hey now, that's awfully aggressive. You're an alpha type, aren't you? I kind of like that.
Cool.
And I kind of like you.
Nice.
Oh, but there is one little thing you should know about me. I'm a reptilian. Is that
Pardon?
going to be a problem?
What's a reptilian?
A reptilian humanoid alien. They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
Okay.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be a problem.
Dante, she's lying.
Oh, too bad.
Where's Iris?
Iris? You mean Aset? She's recording a podcast in the underground studio. If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
Alright. Yo, Oda. About Mizuki.
Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you.
What? You met Mizuki? Oh, at the interrogation.
That's right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki. I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain. Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her, questioning earlier.
You're sick, Date.
What?
Questioning? That sounds dirty.
Oda, I'm gonna need you to shut the
If
fuck
I were
up.
writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
What kind of novels
Yeah?
are you writing, kid?
Where have you been?
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a doujin store to look at the new releases. Then I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads. You know, normal.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
Of course I know people that read. Of course I know people that enjoy and appreciate doujin. I don't know anyone that openly comes out and be like, well, this was my day, and this is what I did today. And I'm very happy about it.
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Well, wait. It's no big deal. I just...
Yeah, what's up, receptionist?
You better start talking.
Okay.
About Renju's case.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Renju come out of the building.
Was he alone?
Tell the truth, Oda.
Someone was with him. A man. No. A woman.
Okay.
Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here.
He was with Iris.
Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess.
Yeah, there literally isn't, so I don't know why you are.
You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder
Probably
anyone.
not.
She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Also, she might.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
I don't want to ask that question. Can we just leave? I don't care.
First time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block, and I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Thank you, Iba.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing, and it made me realize something important.
How have you been? You good? I'm cool with the reptilian thing. I think we can make this work. I really do.
You don't have to care what people think, you know?
This screen is a mess right now. What the fuck?
If you do your best at what you believe
Oh,
in, your message
Jesus.
will get through to people. That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge A-Set fan and got And I know I'm not the only one, Tessa. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down.
Do you hear this every day? You gotta deal with this? Is this your life?
So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder.
Dealing with that kid?
Absolutely impossible.
This one? You're cute.
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, no problem.
But despite my looks, I am a bit too old to be an idol. I couldn't get into it now.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I turned 36 this year.
Really? Good for you.
You're kidding.
Grow the. Yes, that's what I've decided to call her. Not to her face, of course. Slow down. I didn't say Iris was the murderer.
But do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
Do it for Iris.
Yeah, you're just being weird about this.
Around 6:15, I guess.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
All right.
What happened?
Iris? Homie! Yo, what up, girl?
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
I know you don't know this, but we're actually super close. We're super tight. Homies the whole way. You'll find out. It'll happen differently, but also at the same time, but also differently.
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation.
Is Oda's story true?
Here's
Let's start
what
with
Ota
that.
told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes? Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket. ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
What were you doing with Renju?
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there, but the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before, especially with important people being there.
What'd you do after you turned him down?
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura at 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Iba?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized. Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
I love you, Iba. You're great.
True.
You have an alibi for last night?
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Iba, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris' story is true...
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
You mean...
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris' mom had connections to Renju too.
And to Sosajima.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Yep.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious, what was Hitomi doing last night?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do?
This fucking girl.
I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
You used to work at the Sunfish Pocket, right?
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, about the surveillance camera.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
I'm simply asking a question here, Iris. Merely asking a question.
Am I a suspect?
Yes.
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
How?
Why?
I'm a teenage girl.
That means nothing.
Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
No, it's still possible. You see.
Leverage, baby. It's all about leverage. Renju's, let's take a look at it. 160 pounds.
Sunfish Pocket is located, according to the records, from the elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:50, the total weight detected in the elevator was approximately 310 pounds.
So he was 160, so we're looking for a 150.
Renju's estimated TO, numerous hemorrhages in the blood vessels of the throat, and the weapon used to commit the murder was some kind of twisted cloth. The criminal likely wrapped it around Renju's neck and pulled. Renju then suffocated. The more precise cause of death is cerebral circulation failure. In short,
Right, because he was sedated. No, it's because he was sedated.
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds.
Yes.
Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Yeah, she only needed to
Ingenuity.
lift 55 pounds at a time. Do they not have the...
Renju's corpse was discovered at the hanging from a beam. He was found. The wire was attached. One end was attached to a. The kegs hold approximately. They weigh.
Yeah.
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then... what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible. But there is one
no,
more
it's crazy.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
Great question. I'm going to assume oil drum? Need more to support my theory? I got you. So that would make his weight, her weight, and the weight of the oil drum, the 30 pounds.
Do you know what this is?
But that's saying she
Renju's
weighs like
favorite
120.
watch.
Which,
This was
okay.
discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure. Just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed.
A fair
You
point.
could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Hey,
Are
no.
you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me.
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
Don't worry about that.
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the
Then it
corpse,
doesn't add up.
Then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
Oh, because of the elevator. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I thought it would be less because it was 35, right? But it would need to be 115 then to add up to the total weight.
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
With
the
the
second
evidence
floor?
with no mistakes. Hell
That's
yeah.
right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once, at 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44.
Oh, it weighs 44. Then yeah.
Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310.
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However,
all it means is that she could have done it.
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall.
Okay. Are you gonna hop out and do some shit?
There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
Okay.
She's fidgeting around. Is she doing something under the desk?
That's what it looks like, but we need to confirm something before we confront her. We need to know that she's in fact doing something under the desk.
Without turning around?
Yes.
How would I do that?
Come on now. This isn't my first rodeo. Why did you let her keep her phone?
Ah, shit.
Ota.
Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing? Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date. Sync with her.
Hell yeah. We're going in. Let's fucking go.
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. Medication is working perfectly.
Yo, what up, trader?
about it, Date? Think you can do it?
Not a problem. Get it started.
The time limit is 6 minutes.
Yeah, I got you.
Your time is up.
I know.
Then, let's begin.
Hell yeah. Oh. I don't know how that happened. But I like how in photos, it's just a picture of Salamon. From the last Digimon stream we did. All right, we in. We at the warehouse? Now, why would we be in a place like this? Or is this the factory?
What is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris.
We're at the factory.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Interesting. Okay. Why are we here now? Okay. Okay. Discover Iris' secret, a mysterious room, videos, and a strange device. You may be able to find the truth.
A double door.
Burn 5 seconds to take a 1/6? You bet.
It doesn't open. We don't have to worry about it.
Thank you for the free 1/6. All right. Look at the blood and watch the murder. Those are my two
A
paths.
CRT TV.
Okay. We're going to spin the dial. We're not going to take time off of it because when that 2 times is activated, I think... Am I able to negate part of a 2 times? Maybe. We're going to find out.
Stop.
Oh, this is the original murderer. This is your boy.
What is this video?
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces of the victims of the original Cyclops killer.
You bet.
What is going on here? Iris, what are you hiding?
We should continue. There are more objects to inspect now.
You saw the murder video. Okay. So hitting it would have done a different thing. That's fine. What do we got here? Mirrors are always a good one. No, 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 no!
Can you talk?
What?
I didn't mean to hit right.
Me?
What? Don't copy me.
Pervert. Date is a pervert.
Pervert. Date is a pervert.
Why do I have to get called a pervert?
Fuck, that's 110 seconds.
A full body mirror.
Give me a quarter and punch it.
Are you sure I can break this mirror?
Yeah.
I don't think you have the strength to break it.
Then why did you ask me to, pervert?
Just punch it, and I'm not a pervert. You see? It won't break.
What was the point of...
Just to see if we could. I'll be honest. Yeah, that's a torso. Are we gonna reenact the murder? Is that what we're doing here?
A torso with...
If it has a head, is it still called a torso?
What would you call...
All right, it's choking time.
Even my consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of this.
Okay. What is Mental Lock 3? Beat it to death. All right, that's a medicine bottle. Operating table. Jesus Christ. All right, let's take a look at the operating table. What happens if we go to sleep right now? Let's find out.
How does it feel?
Awful. Am I going to be killed? Modified? I'm restless. I can't take the suspense.
Do you think they'll modify you into a grasshopper or a spider?
That's not what I'm talking about.
Okay, I got a 1/6 out of it.
3 minutes,
That's fine.
Dante. A drug bottle that holds some kind of liquid.
Fuck it, chug away.
Do not pressure me, Date.
Pressure you?
Into drinking alcohol.
Is it alcohol?
Well, no.
This is for an investigation. I'm ordering you to drink it.
You are exploiting your position of power. I will set up a labor union.
Fuck yeah,
AI
let's
labor
go.
union? Sounds dystopian.
I won't drink it.
Fine.
Okay, so I just get a ×3 and nothing
You have
happens.
less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Yeah, that sucks.
A full body.
Man, that 110 seconds really fucked me, eh?
A drug bottle that.
Well, it's over. Like, I'm fucked.
There is no label. I cannot.
It's probably.
I agree. We should not touch even in Somnium. Something. A drug bottle that holds some.
We're gonna have to 1/6 this.
A syrupy smell, like.
Syrup? You think they were baking a cake or something?
If it isn't syrup, it's nitroglycerin.
Why is that here?
Nitroglycerin reacts violently upon light impact. It needs to be mixed to lower its sensitivity.
Mixed with what?
Acetone.
Acetone?
It is best that we do not disturb this for now.
Right.
Okay, at least we know what that is.
You have 1 minute left.
Yeah, I know, we're fucked.
It's an operating table.
We're gonna perform surgery.
Who do you intend I operate on?
Can you just pretend to do it?
Pretend to do it?
She's gonna stand up and like, all right, now what was that for?
Nothing's happening. How disappointing.
Damn. I thought it might trigger a memory to recreate itself or something.
Perhaps you should abandon that line of thinking.
Yeah, okay, and it's over. That's fine. Oh, there's a gun. All right.
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
Yeah, this thing's over. So let's just burn it, reset.
Weekly Shonen.
Don't say it.
I did the best I could. I am not a cyborg, and thus I cannot reach that height.
I love Iva.
Nobody's blaming you.
Date, we're—
Damn.
Yeah, that misclick just fucking sent me spiraling. Losing 110 seconds. What am I sitting on right now? I think I'm sitting on...
If it has a head, is it...
Yeah, I'm sitting on a ×2. So let's go to the doors. Use the time 2 on the 20 seconds.
5 minutes left, Date.
Go to the torso. We're gonna 1/6 the choke it.
A revolver.
Is it real?
Let's investigate.
It is a pistol.
Why would this be here?
What's this? The trigger. There is a stick in the hole of the trigger guard.
That's suspicious.
Okay, we lost 15 seconds on that.
An old television.
This time, let's hit it.
Iris, what is all this? An old
All right, turn the dial. With the medicine bottle?
That video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It appeared to be the second victim.
What is going on? Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
Unknown. I do not have enough information.
Guess that means we have to investigate more.
Indeed. The oil drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
Let's go.
Okay.
A drug bottle that holds some...
I guess let's look at the other torso first.
A torso similar to...
And then we drop the punch to 30 seconds.
I didn't get hit, did I?
There is no effect on your body, Date.
Hit my soul hard enough.
While you
New
were
TV?
unconscious, a television and an old book appeared.
I want to get off this ride.
If my calculations are correct, it will be over soon.
Let's hope you're right.
Cool. And mental lock 4.
An old-fashioned...
Let's turn the dial. Oh!
Please. Help me. Help me.
Jesus!
This was the third victim of the original Cyclops killer.
Why does Iris know that?
There is a possibility that she saw it online or on TV.
She even reproduced the circumstances of the killing. Would her imagination explain that?
Date, we have no direct evidence. For now, we must continue investigating.
Right.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, let's do that. That's fair. Like, we have this fancy new locker now.
Just a locker.
Let's drop it to 30 seconds. Let's open it.
Iba?
It's all right. More importantly,
Chain reaction. Oh, it's a fucking Rube Goldberg machine? Kaede would be proud. It's gonna knock the gun down. Oh, we're not done. It's so unnecessary. It's still going. Hey, we did it.
That is...
Oh, Jesus. Oh! Well, hi there. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck? Hey, Iris, one or two questions for you. Because remember, all of this happened 6 years ago. So she would have been 12.
What happened in that Somnium?
We saw it too.
The four murdered women are without a doubt the victims of the original Cyclops serial killings.
That means...
The murders that occurred 6 years ago are these memory fragments that coalesced in this Somnium.
No. That means the person who killed them was...
Yeah, buddy. The blue figure from the sink.
Help me understand this. What I saw during the sink earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
Yeah.
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
Right.
Correct. You can do this, buddy.
He was...
I saw your face.
You sure
The
did.
original Cyclops killer was...
It can't be. That's impossible.
It's the most possible thing.
You cannot say that for certain.
It's the most possible thing.
You have no memories past 6 years ago.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
I'm kidding. You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Really?
Of course not. Do you think I would hire a serial killer?
Yes.
You interrogated Iris before the sink. What you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you put in her.
No. There's a few questions to be asked, for sure. The assumption the entire time has been that I was, at bare minimum, involved with those killings 6 years ago, right? I did some shit. Whether I was the direct killer or the other guy that was there, right? One of those two, I was part of it. The next assumption that I have is I was also the person who attacked 89 in Iris's home. That's the next assumption I have. Where I'm struggling to piece it together is how Iris knew about it. Unless that when I attacked Iris's home, she was taken to that place and saw all of it. That's a fair assumption. But not concrete. So let's find out.
Didn't I tell you? The entire case is a state secret. No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
What about the original Cyclops serial killing?
The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago. I lost my memories 6 years ago. There has to be some kind of connection.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
Yeah, oh, for sure I'm coming back to that sink.
Really?
Really.
Why was he there?
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
That means Iris must know about the killings.
6 years ago, Iris was 12.
She sure was.
Did she witnessed the crime at age 12? And not just one, but all four?
Boss has a serious look on her face. Yo, Pewter, you knew. What's up, buddy? The red figure.
In the Somnium earlier, I saw someone else who might be the criminal. Who was he?
I wouldn't know.
Sure, Pewter. I don't fucking trust you. But the original and new incidents.
I don't believe there's any meaningful connection. Between the original and new Cyclops serial killings, I mean.
Why is that?
The culprit is not the same. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
How can you be so sure?
Because I can. Don't worry about it. Just trust me.
You're all fucking insane.
Remember what the boss said this morning. The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice. After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government and classified.
I wonder why.
That was the last we heard anything about it.
Could it possibly be because of state secrets that are also happening in this very basement? Maybe a thing that's implanted in my eye that the world's not supposed to know about?
Service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing, but in reality, it was dropped completely.
Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris' Somnium?
The sinker does not always experience the somnium they expect. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. When using the sync machine for an investigation, we don't always see the memories we expect to see. True, oftentimes a subject will subconsciously want to express their dark secrets and repressed memories. That is why we see them so often in Somnia, and why those Somnia are so useful for criminal investigations. But
fair enough.
This is not a guarantee. We cannot control the content of our dreams, after all.
Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris' Somnium?
It's like I told you before. Dreams are pieced together from memories. This can be expressed as an equation. Dream D equals memory A plus memory B plus memory C. This, of course, means that Dream D is a fictional event. However, the same cannot necessarily be said about memory A, B, and C.
Yes.
Those happened in reality. In other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier...
Yes. I believe Iris actually witnessed those events.
Good. Hey, boss, summarize it for me. Didn't learn anything from speaking with Boss and Pewter. If anything, the mystery only grew deeper. Pewter shook me from my thoughts.
Dante, it looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
I headed to the sink room.
Hey, Iris. About that dream earlier.
Dream? What dream?
There is no point in asking her, Date.
She
the
does
subject
not
of
know.
a sink does not experience somnium in the way that you do. They will not remember it.
Then what about the Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news, but I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
You don't?
No.
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
But...
She doesn't know she knows.
Dreams are pieced together from memory.
Yeah.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
Yeah, we know this.
Date, could you take Iris home?
Huh?
We do not have enough evidence to hold her. Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything. The law demands that we release her.
You cannot decline, Date.
I could. Just wouldn't go well for me. But I could. And that's what matters.
Date, could we make a stop first?
Sure. Where?
Why are we agreeing?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
Yo, let's go see Mama. You know what? Hell yeah.
That place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
What do you think?
There's no reason to refuse. Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her, too.
Hell yeah. Let's go to Mama.
Sure.
Iris nodded and pulled out her phone. She's sending a Nile message to someone? I was curious, but I didn't want to pry. Turned the wheel and drove to Marble. Ugh. When we walked in, I didn't see Mama anywhere. To my surprise, I saw Ota sitting at the counter.
Tessa!
Fuck.
Oh, Ota.
And with that, we'll call it here. Before I smack this fucking kid, we'll call it here. So interesting. So at least, we're finally getting into the murder. I like this path. This path is my comfort space. Murder mystery. We know this. The other path, we're getting into paranormal, parallel world time jumping. We'll fuse them. We'll fuse them at some point. We'll figure out what's going on. But until then, I'm having so much fun. This game rules. Thank you, everyone who tuned in seconds, minutes, hours, or the entire time. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Take care of yourselves and those around you. See you on the next one. Maybe Thursday. Maybe Thursday. See y'all then. Bye.